Hello and welcome to BOI Weekly. I'm Kayode Alayonde. More than 3 years of insurgency in the northeast of Nigeria has no doubt left in its wake the dead, the lost, and the displaced. But as a result of gains made by the Nigerian military in pushing back the terrorists, many of those displaced are gradually returning to their homes and farmlands. Although the war still rages, as the enemy is being defeated on the battle lines, the reality is that the survivors and returnees who have had their livelihoods and businesses undermined by the insurgency still run daily battles against lack and poverty. This set of people can do with all the help they can get. And this is why the Bank of Industry stages a form of social economic intervention. The Bank of Industry is now taking advantage of the calm gradually returning to the region to help business owners in the region regain financial stability as they settle back in. For this reason, the Bank of Industry recently organized a forum for owners of micro, small and medium enterprises across the region with the aim of helping them refocus, seek new opportunities and take advantage of a ready help by way of intervention funds.
It all starts with the registration of participants, men and women running micro, small and medium enterprises, members of cooperative societies and cluster businesses who have come from far and near across different states in the Northeast. They are here on the invitation of the Bank of Industry, which has set up this forum to help them get a clearer understanding of the peculiar business climate in the Northeast, reorganize their enterprises individually and collectively so they can be better positioned to take advantage of investment opportunities and embrace tailor-made help from the Bank of Industry. Declaring the session open, the Honorable Commissioner for Trade and Industry in Gombe State, Danjuma Mele, commends the timeliness and appropriateness of the theme as he expresses hope in the productive outcome of the forum in improving the economic fortunes of the people of the Northeast.
It is my profound gratitude and pleasure to address you today at this memorable occasion of the first Northeast Regional Customer Forum being organized by the Bank of Industry under the theme "The Role of MSMEs in Job Creation and Impact on the Economy of Northeast Region." This forum has come in no better time than now. If we consider the enormous challenges that have bedeviled the region, perhaps one of the ways to awaken the spirit of business in the region is to create a conducive atmosphere where the relevant stakeholders will be sensitized. Ladies and gentlemen, the choice of this theme is very appropriate in view of the strategic role it plays in the economic development of this nation. I therefore urge the participants to take advantage of the forum so that the lessons learned will go a long way in facilitating the creation of job opportunities in our various states. These tasks must not be related because the economy of the Northeast has already suffered a lot of setbacks. I have no doubt that the Bank of Industry will lift up the expectation in providing the needed funding for growing the economy of this region. Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, I will not end this speech without thanking His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Gombe State, Alhaji Ibrahim Hassan Dangombo, OON, PhD, Talban Gombe, the Executive Governor, for creating an enabling environment for businesses to thrive in Gombe State. I'm happy to inform this August gathering that on assumption of office in 2011, His Excellency, the Governor of Gombe State, initiated the signing of Memorandum of Understanding between the state government and the Bank of Industry on Entrepreneurship Development Partnership Scheme. The initiative has today changed the economic landscape of this state by creating jobs and employment opportunities for the citizens of Gombe State.
The Bank of Industry's General Manager overseeing Northern Nigeria, Mr. Omar Shekarau, then delivers the opening remarks. He boldly throws the Bank of Industry's doors open, declaring the bank's willingness and ability to accommodate all viable businesses in the Northeast that would approach it for intervention.
Thank you for supporting us to achieve our mandate, because without you, we will have no business. If there's no business, we will not get paid, we will have no jobs. So it is our responsibility to thank you for supporting us and for believing in us. We are human, we are not 100%. We must have stepped on you, on your toes, in one way or another. We ask for forgiveness. Majorly our concern is to see how we can support you and support all others that are willing to establish businesses. Bank of Industry, in all honesty, is comfortable enough to support all businesses that come, especially from Northeast, where we know we have suffered a lot. So we are ready to support you in the best way we can. And for those that are not even here, encourage them to come along. Two things. One, you can come to us for loans. We will support and grant those loans. You can also come to us for advice, so that we can guide you. Even if you have the funds to run your own business, you can always call on us and we'll support you. We are also pushing with management of the bank to establish 2 offices in Northeast, because Northeast is big. I will not be able to say where those new offices will come, but we will continue to push so that we make it easier for all those that are in this region, as well as be close to our customers, close to prospects, so that together we can develop the Northeast. If the Northeast is developed, it means that Nigeria will be developed.
Once the tone of the forum is set, Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Trade and Industry in Gombe State, Mr. Dauda Kaltungo, speaks. He examines the impact of the Bank of Industry's intervention programs with governments within the region on job creation and economic development on the Northeast in the last 5 years. He highlights the progresses and setbacks, but proffers solutions.
The affordable and friendly conditions of the loans, which has zero collateral, only cross guarantees are effected, and with 1-digit 5% interest. There is no loan like that in the commercial world of loans in Nigeria, except with the partnership with Gombe State government. What happened was that Bank of Industry normally gives its loan directly at the rate of 9-10%. But with the partnership with Gombe State government, we decided to give our own share of 250 million at zero interest, thereby deflating the bank rate of 10% of the Bank of Industry to only 5%, which is charged on the counterpart fund of the 200 million contributed by the bank. Our own is zero. So that is one reason why, as soon as the registration was unveiled, we registered nearly 2,000 cooperatives. 2,000. As I am speaking now, we have about 140 approvals at the Bank of Industry awaiting fund disbursement. So you can see the magnitude and the urgency why we should continue. Number 2, the political will and commitment of the government. Prompt delivery of counterpart funding of 250 million by the government, provision of a desk office in my ministry to handle the application process, preliminary processing, and onward transmission to the Bank of Industry Zonal Office Bauchi, where it will be subjected to another processing, and from there they send it to the Lagos office for all the approvals. Then there was also the establishment of a loan monitoring committee, which is also to ensure that the amounts disbursed were prudently used for the purpose for which they were taken, and as well as ensuring that such amounts are repaid as and when due.